AITA for asking my BIL, what did you expect? When my daughter didn't want him at her birthday. My daughter, 14, loves her uncle a lot, but she is angry at him right now. When we were walking home together one day, we saw an emaciated dog tied to a pole in front of an empty house. The owner must have abandoned her there. My daughter had tears in her eyes. I was already thinking of calling my wife and asking if I can bring the poor dog home before my daughter begged me, took a picture, sent it to my wife with a couple of texts, and she said yes. When my BIL first saw the dog, he said, "He's probably gonna die by the end of the week. Don't know why you bothered taking him home." She teared up a bit at that. It's been over a month now and he is still alive and recovering well. My daughter still didn't want him at her birthday party though. She is still upset at him for saying that we should have left her dog there and asked us not to invite him. He hasn't apologized for his remakes either, insisting that he was only being realistic. BIL was really upset, saying that I'm wrong for denying him the opportunity to celebrate with his niece. I asked, "What did you expect?" His wife then said that I was being petty with the comment. ETA. Before anyone else says that I'm rashly severing familial relationship. It's not like I left no avenue for repairing this. My daughter really loves visiting her grandparents. And my BIL lives with them. She is still seeing them once every few weeks, so no. I did not burn any bridges. I did not go nuclear. It's just the birthday party. NTA. Anyone that says, "He's probably gonna die by the end of the week. Don't know why you bothered keeping him." To a 14-year-old girl who obviously loves animals sounds like a sociopath incapable of understanding other people's emotions. That's deliberately cruel to a child he's close to. WTF is wrong with him? Like, seriously? She's not going to forgive or forget what her uncle said as long as that dog is alive, hopefully. For many more years to come. It's her birthday and having her uncle and the dog will make her absolutely miserable at her own birthday party. That's a hard no to the BIL. It sounds like you're raising a wonderfully compassionate daughter. Good job, Dad, Mom. Given the info in your comments that he has refused to apologize and says he was just being realistic, NTA. Your BIL sounds like one of those people who take pride in being honest, when really they're just insensitive, thoughtless, or cynical jerks. Good for you for supporting your daughter. And your response was exactly right. If he wants to cling to his right to say what he wants, he can learn to live with the natural consequences. Your daughter may have seen a red flag in her uncle. He sees a sick, abandoned dog and thinks it should be ignored to die alone, i.e. depraved indifference. You and your daughter see the same dog and rush to provide it with TLC whether it lives a day, month or year, etc. That's a huge shock to her, seeing that defect in her uncle. Info. Did he apologize for being callous? NTA. I always allowed my kids to decide who they wanted to spend time with. BIL was insensitive and it's up to him to try to repair the relationship. It's not your place to help him. You're her father. Be her sounding board and support her. NTA. She asked that he not be included. That is very different than you denying him the opportunity. It should be pointed out to him that this was her choice. Nothing petty about pointing out that his words ended up with this result. NTA. I mean, what did he expect with a comment like that to a 14-year-old girl? And the refusal to apologize seals the deal. You should edit that into the main post. It's important. I find that people who are fans of being brutally honest are not enthusiastic about the consequences such behavior brings. NTA. And I'm so glad that you guys rescued that poor dog. Need more info? In the month that passed, did anyone try to talk it out? Basing on the answers you gave in the comments, Bill sounds like the type of person that is brutally honest, or just being realistic, but doesn't like it when someone else is just realistic with him. NTA, if he doesn't even apologize, your daughter has a right to hold it over his head for as long as she wishes to. NTA. What should you have done about the dog? In his opinion, if not, take it home? Leave it to starve? I have no sympathy for anyone who has no sympathy for animals or the people who love animals. I'd have asked the same thing were I in your daughter's shoes. And good for you for backing her up. I can't stand people who use "I'm just being honest" to excuse their rude, hurtful manners. It's called tact, and he should learn it. Your Bill should be ashamed of himself for speaking to your daughter like that. Thank you for saving the dog and giving it a chance. Bill is a big elephant-sized awe. NTA. This is the origin story for so many vets who donate their time in animal rescue. I found an abused dog. Decided to save it. Nobody thought I could do it. Etc. I wonder if it will be that for your daughter? NTA. Not sure what else you could have answered, but then again, maybe I'm petty too. NTA. Thanks for not making her disregard her own feelings. When I was a kid trying to save animals, my mom would say flippantly, "Can't save them all." I said, "No, but we could have saved that one." And the look in her eyes was, "Does not compute. They just don't know how to care." NTA. Your Bill is a major asshole. It's your daughter's birthday and she gets to decide who she wants there and who she doesn't. Yeah, that is a really callous statement to make to a 14-year-old girl. She is definitely old enough to get to decide who comes to her birthday party and why. So NTA. I would encourage her to communicate exactly why she is upset and what he can do to make this up to her. NTA. You weren't the one who refused to have Bill over. Your daughter didn't want him there. All you did was back up her decision. Your daughter is probably sad and disillusioned by her uncle's callous attitude. And she has a right to be. Her feelings are valid. Good for you for being a good dad. Info. Is your daughter adamantly against seeing him again, period, or just not at her birthday? NTA. Your Sil doesn't know what the word petty means. Don't let people who use words that don't mean what they think they mean get under your skin and make you doubt yourself.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. AmITheAsshole is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.